Uh-oh. Something's missing from here. Something's missing. Oh my gosh. Where are my Daly's tropical fruit trees gone? Do you think someone snatched them? They're gone. Wow. Uh-oh. These are gone too. The ones I received the other day. Okay, what's going on here? Maybe someone put them in the greenhouse. Huh? Is that it? Let's go and have a look, guys. That's the last point to check. Oh my gosh! There's the Rollinia, Brazilian custard apple, intact. Whew. What else? Oh wow, and there's the jackfruit. The little jackfruit. The crisp seedling. Whew. That's a very rare variety from northern New South Wales. And there's that soursop I was showing you guys just the other day that lost its leaves. There they are, down in there. Oh, I'm so relieved. All my trees are in safe hiding. Well, from the elements coming ahead. These are the two abus. I was going to plant one in the ground and leave one here in the greenhouse for protection, but improve our chances, I guess. One of them's even got roots coming out of the bottom of the pot. And then I put this guy in here too. This is a Kensington Pride seedling mango. It was looking a little scruffy, so I thought I'd put this in the greenhouse too. Being a seedling would be a lot more hardy than these two grafts next to it. Two grafted mangoes. I wasn't going to take any chances. Although last winter I had the Parvin mango and the what's it called, the one that died on me. They were both outside, right, all winter. So this is a Quan, and this one here is the Alfonso, the prized Alfonso. So we're trying to protect them. These are a couple of smaller ones. That's the Pitomba we just got the other day. Most of them are seedlings from Daly's. This is the Sapodia from a year ago. It sort of came back to life over summer, but still so small, so slow. Not the best tree to grow if you're impatient. Not at all. And then we have two canistels, egg fruits, standard canistel seedling, and Ross Sapodi. And back there, the jackfruit, the one that I was itching to put in the ground. And it's also got roots coming out of the pot underneath. So that's the Kyogul special. And up here, the new sexy girl, yellow mangosteen. That's very cold sensitive. And behind her is the sugar apple, which is also very cold sensitive. So that's back there. And that's it, guys. Oh, and one other thing, I pulled the moringa out of the ground because it was being eaten alive by all the earwigs and the snails. I gave up. it gave up too. It gave up, I gave up. So I put it into a pot and in the greenhouse, see what we do, see what it does over winter. So that's the whole collection, safely protected for the next 5 months. Yeah, these guys are going to stay in here until October. When in October, I'm not sure. It depends on the month, because every October and September is different. They're not the same. One year they're cold and the next year they're hot. So depending on the weather, it'll be either the end of September or the end of October when these guys get to smell fresh air again, or you know, be outside. There it is, guys. All my tropical investments for the last 12 months in the greenhouse. A viewer yesterday asked me, what about guava? Huh? Can I handle the winter here in Melbourne, in Melbourne's temperate zone? What shall I do? You don't do anything. He has it planted in the ground and it's taken off like a rocket. So leave it in the ground. Leave it in the ground, leave it in the pot. As long as you have some protection, and right now I've only got the tamarind, partial protection, right? And then you've got all these evergreens to the side here. So the bottom line is the guavas are pretty tough, so don't worry. Now, as for the dailies plants I got in summer, which I put in the ground, well, it's crossing fingers. That's what you do. If it's in the ground, this is what you do. You can't pull it out of the ground, right? That's the Panama berry or Jamaica berry. So wish me luck. I know these guys are extremely sensitive to wet feet. They hate wet feet. Well, that's why it's in the ground. The last one I grew it in a pot, and bang, it was dead halfway through winter. And this is a sloping spot here, right? This is sloping. All this slopes down, so the water runs. And I have a mound, right? It's on a mound, so the roots are partially exposed, or sorry, partially above ground, above grade. And the same with these papayas, right? These papayas are also in the ground, and there's nothing I can do about them. It's like how do they say? Fight or flight, flight or fight. So we'll see. And the same with this Daly's acerola that I put in the ground too. Now it's up to the fruit gods or the weather gods to come together and give me their best chance at these guys surviving their first winter in ground. Barbados cherry. I just noticed I have a couple of more I didn't put in the greenhouse because there was no room. And two of these definitely need protection. This is the star apple, Caimito. This one definitely needs protection. I've already tried one of these. Look at that new growth that's coming. Huh? Look at that. And that's outdoors, exposed. But that one, that luck won't last. So I've got to do something with the star apple. And then we have, what's it called? The, what is it? Longan. The chompu. That's going to need some help as well for its first winter. So I don't have any room in the greenhouse for these guys. This is the lemon drop. Sorry, this is the yellow jabuticaba. This one I got a lot of confidence in. This will make it unprotected. This is the lemon drop here. Lemon drop mangosteen madrono. I don't know about this one. They say it can handle our cold, but what about the first initial shock of a temperate winter? So I've got a bit more work to do and figure out how to protect these guys. And lastly, the poshti. The poshti custard apple. As you can see, it's throwing out these new shoots. Look at that. This is fully exposed in harsh winds, right? We're not in the harshest time of winter, but autumn, as you saw, slapped that soursop around, right? So even in autumn, the winds could be quite damaging. So I'm gonna have to do something with this poshti too. Look at all these new shoots that are coming on it. Look at that. The poshti. Beautiful. Still very small and tender in a pot. So then we have the longan, which I planted last spring. Still waiting on its fruit to grow, if they ever do. It's got three fruit on it. Seems to be doing fine. And lastly, guys, the lychee. That's actually one of the best performing of the tropical fruit trees that I have here. This is not from Daly's though. I got this from my mate here in Melbourne, Ken. Okay, it's doing really, really well. Very, very happy. In ground. Lychee, in ground in Melbourne. How do you guys think it's gonna do over winter? We'll all find out together, right? So there it is. If you're as excited as I am for this operation, we're gonna have to give it a name. Operation Winter Survival. Tropical winter survival in a temperate climate. I'm sure I'm gonna be making a lot of follow-up videos on these guys over the next 5 months. So follow me on the journey. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can experience this adventure together. Thanks guys. See you from the next video.